Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, yo. It's about to go down or up, baby. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Let me get this on the NQ. The market has had the chance to go lower all day, and it's basically chosen not to. That leads me to believe higher, but I mean, I wish we would go lower first. I'll talk about that in a second once we get a few more people on here. Oh, buddy. I mean, we've held up pretty well so strong. Or so well. Yeah, I want to wait until we get a few more people on here before I explain kind of why I want us to go lower. I'm not putting my money where my mouth is. I'm not buying shorts or puts. But it's just, yeah, give me 1 second. Let me wait for more people to come on. That way they can all hear me say this. Yo, yo, what is up, everybody? All right, nice to see your live, not just a thumbnail. I like that thumbnail. The 25's holding well so far. Yeah. All right, so let me explain my thought process at the moment. Pause the music. Just straight up pause it. So here's the deal, right? I want us to go lower, and here's why. It's not because I'm a bear and I want a short. The truth is, I don't know what to do with this daily chart, right? This doesn't feel like a parabolic top, meaning I don't think this chart has necessarily topped. It consolidated for a long time. The breakout is getting continuation, but I personally have no interest in going long when we are up. I mean, I don't even like to use percentages that much, but the QQQ is up basically 5% in 5 days. So I'm not a huge fan of going long into stuff like this, even if I think it's going to go higher. That being said, I also personally, I don't know about you all, I don't like getting run over by trains. That's just like a general way that I prefer to live my life, is that I don't want to be run over by a train. And this is a train. So my gut says we go higher because I think everybody and their mother is looking at that gap right there. And they're thinking brand new weekly gap. Weekly gaps get filled, blah, blah, blah. Dude, did this weekly gap ever get filled? How many bears got cooked trying to short for the fill of this weekly gap? So I think that I'm not usually like, oh, everybody thinks this is going to happen, so I'm going to go the opposite way. That's not even necessarily what I'm saying. I just think that like the chart isn't telling us to short yet. If we get an extreme push higher that fails and then gets under the opening print and like is a strong trend, then I could see the vision. But I'm going to be honest. I don't really see the short right now, which is not encouraging because I don't want to long this. Do you? Does anybody? Like, why? Like, this is just too straight up. Which is the crazy paradox of why I think we will keep going higher, is because everybody will want to short this. And I don't think look, if we're going to short this, there's a very clear path. I think on the NQ, got an overnight low here. First of all, the first step to this potential downside, if it's going to happen, is consolidation under 26,225. Really, if we're going to get like a parabolic red bar to the downside that erases a few days of action, kind of like this candle here, if we're going to get that, it's going to come under the pre-market and overnight low. So if you really want to short, but you want to keep yourself safe, just wait till under there and just be like, all right, I'm not shorting till we're confirmed with the trend under there. Will you maybe miss a short? Maybe, but you also won't get run over by a train. I don't know about you all. I don't like getting run over by trains. Like, whoever has shorted over the last few days, I've been gone. I haven't really been here. If you've aggressively shorted, you have been trying to step in front of a moving train. That sounds terrible. Why would you want to do that? Who's trying to get blown up? I mean, I'm not trying to die. I like my life. I mean, there's some things that I wish was going a little bit better, but overall, I'm pretty happy. Meaning, I don't want to step in front of this train. So, if we're going to go shorts, all right, there's the announcement. What's the announcement? Let's see. Where's the Musica? Let me get the Musica back up a little bit as well. Just a little calm. All right. What'd they do? Somebody who is smarter than me. What did they do? Did they raise rates? Did they cut? I appreciate you all so much in the chat. I normally like to read the chat more on YouTube and WAP whenever I can. Right now, I'm dialed. I got my glasses on. I'm dialed. I'm so dialed, bro. I'm so dialed. Cut 2.5. All right. That's not super exciting, to be honest. Doesn't that? I feel like the market had the potential to do some crazy stuff if that didn't happen. In my opinion, if you're a bear, I would at least give yourself till under the level on the NQ. That's, again, trading is essentially a game of how do you protect yourself, right? That's a protection. I do have some funded evals to work at. Well, that was a weird way to phrase that. I have some evals to work to get funded. I'm doing the funded next. I want to go for that uncapped payout. I actually have some major life updates, which I'm not going to be going for the biggest payout possible in 2025. I will be in 2026, and that is all I will say for now. I'm already kind of bored. ES is below its level, though. Let's get both ES and NQ on the screen here. Can NQ get under that level with the trend? I gotta shrink my face for the chart. So if I'm small Jake now, don't be mad at me. Don't hold it against me if I'm small Jake. ES is taking out the low of day. You just start gambling live again here. Nothing to do. The gambling is fun. If you're interested in that, follow me on Kick. I'm not sponsored, and I don't make any money from it. I've only lost money so far, but it's been fun. So far, NQ is dabbling with that level again. But ES rejected its level. We're in that bear zone, so I want to see if we're going to start to fail that low or head lower. What do you guys think? I know nothing about how rates impact the economy and all that. From my understanding, they're just going to keep cutting until oblivion. Can we get a W in the chat, please? Powell speech in 25 minutes, yeah. NQ, no new low of day on that spike down. Nah, no prize pick section. I would never. I can't charge money for anything gambling related because, like, dude, gambling. There's no education involved there. I am merely. I guess I don't know. There are people that claim that like they can sports bet, like they're really good at like picking sports bet picks. Like there's people that do that. But it's that feels like such a random chance. Like trading is already enough of a random chance. You want my sports betting advice? I like to bet on Jimmy Butler every game. Eventually, he's going to have a legacy game. He's going to drop 40, have a triple-double, and I'll million X my money. And if I don't, then I will blame Jimmy Butler. And that seems honestly like a pretty fair approach. Dude, NQ is, I think, giving the signs here. It like this level refuses to give up. It's not even that many points into high of day or that spike, though. It's like, if you told me you took the long above that bar's high with a stop below that bar's low, targeting that high, I'd be like, all right, that's fair. I'm not moved by it, though. I don't sense much motion, you know? I want to sense a lot of motion in the ocean. All right, I love Fred again, but this part of the set is depressing.
Essential hope live through this next 6 months.
Also, I have some giveaway updates. Okay, a few things. First of all, we did that giveaway as a shout out for you all who commented Team RT on that YouTube video. Literally 11 people who were randomly selected had previously won one of the other giveaways. So I need to sit back down with ChatGPT. I just got home from a red eye this morning. So I need to rerun from those comment section. And then after that, we're still trying to figure out the best way to do the remaining giveaways. I have all the accounts. I can't, like I said, I mentioned it before, I already bought them. Like the money is spent. The Discord giveaway method has been pretty depressing, though. There's no interaction. It's not that. So I'm trying to figure out a new fun method. But believe me, like I said, I already bought them, so I will for sure give them away. The pace has been a bit slower. But I purchased them and I can't use them, and they have to go to unique users, so I have to give them away. It's just moving a wee bit slower. I have no interest in any of this action so far. I love you guys. I'm trying my best to be the most fair I can possibly be in this giveaway. Go, if you're not already entered in the, go comment Team RT on the Tradeify Grand Cup video. That'll give you an entry into one soon. Don't worry, we're gonna be giving them all away. I once did a giveaway where I hid stickers across New York City, and people found those stickers. And then that's how, like, that was a scavenger hunt. That was so much fun. And I'm not trying to limit it to New York City. I'm not trying to limit it to being in person, but like, that in general was so much fun as a giveaway. Running a billion Discord giveaways has drained my soul. Like, it's like, I don't even get to interact with the people who won. I don't get to hear anything about it afterwards. Like, so I'm trying to figure out a way that's like can be more scavenger hunty. I just want to have the giveaway. The Discord thing is depressing, dude.
If I can live through this next 6 months.
Subs who live in Ohio.
Day by day.
That's honestly true. If you live in Ohio, you could probably just straight up use it.
Through this. What comes next?
But I promise, we have all the accounts. Like I said, I literally already spent the money.
Marvelous.
I get really sad when we run a giveaway. I don't even get to talk to the winner. And then some people don't even say anything. They don't even say hi or thank you. They just like send their email and then leave the server. And I'm like, all right, that is depressing. mean, it's totally, you're right. It's totally fair. It's just, I would like to find a more fun way to give these away. Was the move just to short gold the whole time? Should we have just been shorting gold? That looks pretty straight down. Yeah, I thought the leave the server thing was rude. Somebody, I mean, again, like I said, it's literally their prerogative. Like, it's totally fair if you want to just, you enter the giveaway, they won, they fair. It's nothing, like, they didn't do anything wrong. But I was like, oh damn, like, it's just kind of depressing, you know. I wish so. An online scavenger, I'm working on it. Like, on how to. The NYC scavenger hunt was so much fun. That made me really happy to do the giveaway. You know what I mean? The Discord giveaway has been truly depressing. So I promise, like I said though, if I don't give them away, I'm just straight up I lose the money outright. So I will be doing it. Believe me, at the bottom of my heart, because I'm not just gonna burn the money. This dashed line on the ES is just the overnight low. So I'm kind of like, my overall thought right now is, in order to prevent myself from taking a silly short on overall time highs, I'd rather I go for the under overnight lows move, a little more confirmation. That being said, like, this level looks like it's hanging on for dear life. And if you told me that you were taking a bet against it failing, I'd be like, that's a valid bet, my brother. Appreciate you, Neve. Yeah, just a little. I was like, oh, that's fine. But I hope they get a payout, you know? I don't think. Gambling with Zach. Yeah, Zach wants to gamble this weekend. It's really my friend Sean, dude. My friend Sean's a fucking degenerate. He's like, let's get on Olympus. Let's get on the spins. Let's go. If you've been to the event in New York, you met Sean. Sean's a degenerate. Matt Land. Matt, I'm gonna look it up right now. So I would be like to use your music, because right now everything I do gets copyrighted. That's part of the reason I like Kick. Party and be at Mom, I am the party. Only I am the party. I don't want to be at Mom. I am the party. The party. The party. The party. The party. The party. I would really prefer that the market sold off today and then got everyone. This is like my dream scenario is the market sells off aggressively today, traps a bunch of bears who get really horned up, and then tomorrow and Friday we just cruise back up to all-time highs. Because then I'd feel comfortable buying the dip. I don't feel comfortable buying any of these dips, bro. Look at this daily chart. Like, this is not my ideal long setup. I'm sorry, but for a brief moment, I gotta make my dude. Let me just call it like it is, brother, sister. This is not an ideal long chart to the right here. I don't get excited about the idea of going long after 1, 2, with mega gaps involved. I'm not eager about it. I would get eager about maybe a flash spike down that gets rallied back, like something like that. I don't know. But like, where am I targeting? Dude, this level will not crack. This is why, if you are bear, we wait till under here to stay safe. Like, dude, if you have, oh, sorry, I need to make myself smaller. If you had bearish tendencies, maybe like myself, who I don't know, I maybe thought of a little potential move down today. I was not opposed to it, you know. I'm a bear who was quote unquote marked safe via Facebook. Marked safe. I'm marked safe. Honestly, these are not red light glasses. I don't know whose glasses these are. Some woman left these glasses at my house, and I just think that they're hilarious for stream. If we're being fully honest, I think it was. I don't know. But they're sick glasses, right? I think they look super sick. I think that they look awesome. Okay, George C. Trader. Here's the thing, brother. Here's the thing. Buy puts a few weeks out. I understand what you're saying. Buy puts a few weeks out. Dude, if you did that here, or even like here, like if you do that anywhere, basically anywhere besides this day, which you probably made some cash that day, but if you do that any other day besides here, you're probably getting smoke of a dude. You know, like the person who bought puts a couple weeks out and just keeps adding to them is out of money and on the street right now, begging for tacos and crack. I am so bummed. If you watch the pre-market stream from this morning, the number one chart I was watching and I really wanted was Caterpillar, dude. This is so sexy pre-market, but I really thought that it would spike down first into this level. And even without a spike down, I was down to do it and buy it, but it spiked up to $20 in the first 5 minutes. I was like, all right, I don't really feel super comfortable doing that. And then it didn't give an entry. It was already up so much when it provided an entry that I was like, all right, I mean, this is just not worth it. But that was kind of depressing because this was an amazing chart setup. Fantastic breakaway gap. Just, I wished it either test the level. It didn't. I would have bought without a level test. Honestly, just give me something like spike under the open, then get back above something so I could use a stop, right? Otherwise, where do you use your stop? Where do you put your stop? Do you go long? Do you go long here or even on this 1, 2, like, and put your stop all the way under this low? That feels fucked in the head. I gotta stop swearing. I literally forget that I'm on YouTube and not Kick, and I'm like really not supposed to be saying anything negative. Or my videos are gonna get blocked. Caterpillar probably goes to 600 through the end of the week would be my guess, but the options are so jacked, it's like not even worth it. Only trade I took so far today is on Boeing, which looks a lot different when I took the trade. It was an under the opening print long, so not my favorite, but we've had a failure to go lower. And I was looking at that overnight high, that 229s. We failed to sell somewhere in here. It was up about 80%, got a little bit off, and then she trailed out. Couldn't hold the 217s, which is what I wanted it to hold. Other than that, though, I haven't done anything because Caterpillar was... I basically really wanted to trade Caterpillar today, and then Caterpillar did not offer any opportunity to trade it, which sucks. And then the NASDAQ, I don't really think offered a super clean trade. Like, Dude, right now we're just, I swear, if we bang into 225s one more time, it is going to owe child support. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while. But I'm really trying. I've been lost. Oh, tacos now, damn. You stop. Yeah, Vic's calls are expensive. I did notice that. I 100% noticed that. You're right, George. I did notice that. At what point do we just throw a fucking short on? I think we wait. Give me something. Give me a sell that takes place under the level. But even that one took place cracking under the level. I don't want to get in that one. How many funded next accounts am I going to use to try and get the legacy payout or whatever? I don't know. When I got my FundedFutures fat payout basically a year ago, that was off 2 accounts, and I had made like 120 grand over a couple weeks. So 2 accounts is probably all I need. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, dude, I have so many. I gotta tell you guys so many things, man. I got so many life updates. The full accounts, Raymond. I mean, I was risking them. It took me, 20 accounts to get those payouts. I'm gonna make a video about this soon too, because there's just 2 different ways that people can trade props. You can either, someone like myself, or some of you out there who you've just been trading for a while, you're using them for leverage, right? Like for me, it doesn't really make sense for me to like trade a prop like a personal account. But for some people out there, it absolutely makes sense for them to trade a prop like a personal account and risk based on the drawdown, like something like that. So when you hear me say that, like I made 100, I was risking the full accounts. You know what I mean? Like there's no way around that. In order to make 100, you basically have to be. But Funded Next now basically has the model that Top Step had when I was able to cash like 400K from Top Step, which is incredible. Obviously, I'm very grateful for that $400,000. And it was the model where you can request up to half your profits, but there's no cap. And so some people get upset. They're like, why do you only get half? I'm like, who cares that you only get half? There's no cap. Like, there's no cap, dude. There's literally no cap. And Top Step even kind of had a cap. So come 2026, I will be trying to get a very large payout from Funded Next. And I hope that whole no payout cap thing is still there, because I don't know if it will be in. It's got to be like 100K cap coming. Probably in a couple months, but yeah. Come January, I will be going very hard in the paint trying to get a large payout. Before that, it honestly does not make a lot of sense. Dude, how many times are we gonna bang this level? Ah! Sorry, I did not. Sorry, my apologies to headphones gang out there, because if you're wearing headphones and you just heard me scream, you just had to deal with some shit. Powell in 3 minutes, finally. Consolidation a level above a level is bearish. Neve, I agree with you, gang. Is it too much to ask that I don't like this spike being here though? Because if I get short, I feel like they're gonna go stab for that high. Is it too much to ask to go take that out and then go short? I don't know. That's probably beggars can't be choosers. Continuous holds of the level, man. Level is a magnet. Sometimes I wonder what would life be like if I just bought the level every time, sold 10 points later, put a 1-to-1 stop, 10-point stop, sold it every. The rapid accounts do have a limit. So that's the difference, I think, from rapid to legacy. The link for that is in my bio, by the way. I'm gonna get it, or in the caption of this video, or whatever. I'm gonna get it on the Tools RT site later tonight. The difference is legacy, there's no payout cap. Rapid, but legacy, there's no payout cap, but it takes 3 days to pass the eval because of the 40% consistency. Rapid, you can pass the eval in a day, but then there's a payout cap. So it's like, pick which side you like. So far, guys and gals, I'm happy to just be part of marked safe from Bear Gang, you know, because I imagine all of you, this is hard to long. This is obviously not bearish. It's inherently bullish because we're straight up, but it's just hard to long. So if one thing is hard to long, by definition, we, by human nature, will want to go short because we'll think, oh, it's hard to long. Let me make money the other way. But I don't think that's the best move right now. And I'm avoiding that. I'm a bear who's marked safe, bro. I'm a bear who's marked safe. I'm marked safe. Mom, check Facebook. Your boy is marked safe. Is this dude on the mic yet? This dude yapping? I don't use any indicators right now, but stay tuned. Is all I can say. Yeah, I tried tick charts. I never really saw. They all work. One of the rules of the way that I trade is that candle analysis is the same no matter what. So like the candles on a tick chart will have the same properties of the candles on like a 2-minute. So it's not something that I use frequently, but it is super valid. Al Pacino in the house. What's up, my brother? Hell yeah, Matt. Yeah, I've heard good things about tick charts. No, I'm not tweaking anything. I'm not. My strategy. Dude, I love my strategy so much. I'm such an old dog. If I wanted to make more money, like, I would go learn ICT shit and then sell a course on it, because that is what people study. Dude, my strategy is simple as fuck, and it makes me so much money, and it works, and it's stress-free. I will never change it, bro. I will never change it. You'd have to shoot me in the nutsack to get me to change my strategy. I've been doing it for so many years, you know. Truly old dog, don't like new tricks. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? I get my level, yeah, the same spot. I teach it all in the course. This is not a promo for the course. In fact, don't buy it yet. Just stay patient with me. We are building so many things at the moment for it. If you're a current member, it's included. Former masterminds, you're gonna get a ton of. It's very exciting. I'm working with some former mastermind students to build some very cool things, and I'm super excited. So stay tuned. January 2026, 2 months. We're gonna have some incredible updates. It's gonna be the best ever. Give him a hint. Okay, all right. A small hint. Here's one thing, because there's straight up like 4 things that we are working on overall. One has already been added. I don't want to talk about it yet, but it's been added. The other things were in the lab of cooking. Dude, I think there's a way that we could completely change everybody's trading psychology. And we're coming out, we're going to produce a version of it for free that I think can be helpful. But we're also producing a version that costs money to make and maintain. And it's something that it's not just we're not just coming out with a new journal. Okay, wait, hold on, pause. Something is happening. This is aggressive. Super aggressive action so far. Damn, son.
These are my friends. These are definitely my friends. This is the first lesson of me realizing I wasn't alone. Fuck it.
Where's our entry at, my brother?
Creeping through the night on a route master bus.
Well, are we gonna get a let into this trade or what?
Somewhere we all remain together. Their acceptance is making me feel a bit awkward. Let's dance again, shall we?
No, there's no limits for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I missed what I really wanted to be a part of. And I'm waiting for an entry, but I'm kind of annoyed that it does not look like we're going to get one. I would mean I would like to get into this trade. I would like something to like squiggle up here, give a sell. Over 1,200, quick $1,200 on the last green candle. Over 2K for the day. MMA student here. The last couple of weeks have literally been my best because of work break time. My man, bro, what a incredible, nice message. I appreciate you so much, and congrats on what you did, man. I might have helped pass some knowledge on to you, but you did that. That's incredible, man. Yeah, I also don't think that we get down into this gap today. That would be some pretty extreme selling. I'm a little bit annoyed because there's been two trades today that I've really liked the idea of. One is Caterpillar, which I just straight up, there was never a possibility of getting in that. It just rocketed. Like, there was no way for me to get in Caterpillar. Look at this thing just rocketed. So that was annoying because that was my top watch. And then on the NQ, the trade that I would have wanted is sub 225 down into this 044. Like, this is the move. Like, I don't really feel like shorting a pullback because we could be front running and this level could hold. The ES is probably out of, yeah, the ES is at a level right now too. So like, I basically think I missed the two trades that I actually really wanted to be a part of today, which is not fun. I don't really feel like I missed all that much, to be totally honest, because like my stop would have had to have been above that wick. So if I took a sell, even an optimal one, be risking 50, 60 points, 60 if you get a good fill. You're still shorting above the level. Yeah. Obviously, if you're in this short, great fucking work. I wanted to be in there as well. But I'm not mad at myself for this is not as big of a winner as it looks like due to the stop size. It's like probably about 2 R's. But I still miss it. Oh my God, dude, I totally forgot. We have Meta, Google, and Microsoft earnings after hours. I mean, my gut would say range then. Would probably drift back up to the level. Honestly, it would be my thought process from here. And yeah, close a little bit more of a doji, just drift. Market drifts back up to this 225s. I did, Steve in the chat reminding me that I did say that I really want us to take this high and then reverse. Unfortunately, we never took the high. Maybe I've been too detailed lately, but that's life. Let's go. Josh just messaged me. I just caught the NQ short while watching your stream. Let's go, brother. Whatever you do today, be prepared. Your stops are going to be wide. Well, YouTube's gonna fire me, but they don't pay me anything anyway, so I'm gonna smoke a joint. I'm very demotivated by this action. Yvonne, unfortunately, there's no way around that in the sphere now. We have, everyone in the world has tried to copy leaked materials, and it's just an unfortunate reality. I've spent lots of money talking to lawyers about what I can do about it, and ultimately, not a whole lot. Bitcoin is weak. Dude, I want Bitcoin so badly to come back down to like, we just didn't retest this high enough. I would like us to come down to 70K, and I will put my liquid net worth into Bitcoin. Maybe not entirely, but I will put a lot of money into Bitcoin. Oh, sorry. I have it pulled up on my good lord, I have it pulled up on my trading view. Sorry. Bitcoin, I want to like read. Yeah, see, you can even see the note that I have. Place my entire net worth into Bitcoin down at like 70K. Because everybody thinks there's no way it drops below 100, which means it probably drops below 100. Market is drifting back up towards that 225s as expected. No trades on futures for me still. I wanted to be perfect for this downside move. I wanted it to sweep this high, then give a sell under the level, and this move just happened so fast. If you got short here against that high, good work. You did well. I think that was a good trade. I did not. And that, unfortunately, does make me a wee bit sad. But it is also a reminder of what one of the greatest women in the history of the universe has ever said. You can't always get what you want. Don't. But if you try sometimes, you might get what you need. Dude, I missed you guys. I missed hanging out with the chat. I love being at home, de-stressing, relaxing, but I missed the chat, bro. Nice trade, George. I actually really do have to pee. Please stand by. Sorry. I didn't mean to leave you for so long. I had to pee and get a new water. This is a very boring FOMC. Hell yeah, bro.
Turn the page on the day, walk away. Cause there's sense in what I say. I'm 45th generation Roman, but I don't know them or care when I'm spitting. So return to your sitting position and listen, it's fitting. And I'm miles ahead and they chase me. Show your face on TV, then we'll see. You can't do half, my crew laughs at your rhubarb and custard verses. You rain down curses, but I'm waving your hearses driving by. Streets riding high with the beats in the sky. All stare, eyes glazed.
Jake Def ain't wash his hands.
40 days and in 40 ways. But through the blaze they see it fade. The sea of black, the beaming heat on their faces. Then a figure emerges from the wake.
All right, I will neither confirm nor deny the statement that was just said. I'll be honest with you. But like nothing down there is dirty. You know what I mean? I wash my hands before I pee. This actually is a Jason Bateman interview on Subway Takes where he's like, no, I wash my hands before I pee. Then I use the paper towel. I use the paper towel to turn the thing off. That way you don't touch it with your hands. And I was like, that is smart. All right, well, I'm not trying to be a hindsight king, but we did return to 25s. Unfortunately, I made no money. But so far, the day has felt... It's felt solid to predict, but the stops had to be super wide. Use the level system, caught the upside move. Let's go!
That's it. Turn the page on the day, walk away. Cause there's sense in what I say. I'm 45th generation Roman, but I don't know them or care when I'm spitting. So return to your sitting position and listen, it's fitting. And I'm miles ahead and they chase me. Show your face on TV, then we'll see. You can't do half, my crew laughs at your rhubarb and custard verses. You rain down curses, but I'm waving your hearses driving by. Streets riding high with the beats in the sky. All stare, eyes glazed, garage burned down, the fire raged. For 40 days and in 40 ways. But through the blaze they see it fade. The sea of black, the beaming heat on their faces. Then a figure
What's good, JP? What's good, my bro?
with a piercing gaze. One hand clutching his sword raised to the sky.
Ooh, very bored. I do trade the YM sometimes. I haven't in a while. I mostly like the NQ. I don't know. But that's really shouldn't be my answer because I should always be open to trading whatever looks best. So I am always open to trading the YM. I just tend to lean towards the NQ and the ES. I just tend to gravitate towards them a little bit more. Oh my god, by the way, Tradeify is having a 45% off sale on their Lightning funded ones. Hell yeah, bro. How'd you do? You crush it today, JP? This playlist right now is an amazing mix. It's the Overmono Boiler Room. $3K? Hell yeah, bro. Past 5 evals with MFF. Let's go. How'd everybody else do? How was everybody's trading day? What'd you do? Did you make some monies? Anybody make some monies? On a learning break, didn't make shit. Hey, let me tell you what, Nacho. That means you didn't lose shit either. And that is an incredibly powerful thing. Never underestimate the power of not losing shit. My 3 evals got roasted on that short. Ah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? Did you get stopped out before the move? If you were short, how did the was it because the stop was too wide? Damn, dude, I'm sorry. That's part of the reason I literally feel like an asshole being like, that's part of the reason I skip. But that is a big reason sometimes where it's like the size of the stop. Yeah, you can lower your size, but sometimes the size of the stop is so wide that it's like discouraging to even participate. No FOMC days is honestly the safest. It really is. Like, the thing is that like 1 out of every 4 is going to provide a good opportunity. So you want to make yourself present for them, but also that's not that good of odds. 75% is not that high. It's not that good. You know what I mean? So like, how much are you really missing if you don't stay around for every FOMC? Because that's the thing. It's 25% that there's a good opportunity. Then you got to factor in that the trade itself is probably 50-50. So you're probably sitting around for a small chance, you know? I'll be honest with you. I just really wanted to stream. I wanted to get back and like say hello to the chat. I missed the last few days. I might stream on Kick tonight just for shits and gigs and play some video games, play some Skate. I love the game Skate. I'm going to give myself an advertisement here. I like Kick because I can play music and not get copyrighted. This video is gonna get blocked as soon as I post it. As soon as we're done with the stream, it's gonna get blocked the minute we do it. So I like Kick for that, and also because I smoke joints, I get these videos get like age restricted and shit. And Kick is So I like Kick. Follow me on Kick. Ugly. Sell off the level. Hell yeah, Ozzy, good shit, bro. Nacho, no worries, brother. We got so much stuff coming, I swear to God. It's going to look like a completely different membership in a few months, too. It's like, I'm so hyped. We have so much stuff in the works. All right, first of all, The Knicks are for sure. The Warriors are for sure. The Warriors are the best team in the NBA. I'm sorry, but the Warriors are such a lock for like finals. Steph is probably a lock for MVP. Has the world forgotten how good Jimmy Butler is with these teams? I don't know. In my eyes, it's very obvious that they're the best team in the league. I think that a championship feels pretty straightforward. And I actually don't think that this is me being a delusional Warriors fan. I just think that the Warriors are that good, and everyone's underestimating Jimmy Butler that much. Lock for the play-in tournament. Haggy, I swear to God, bro. Jimmy Butler one day you're gonna wake up and Jimmy Butler's gonna be outside your house cooking you. This part of the song is quite good. Excuse me. Skate 3 is all time. There's a new Skate though. It's pretty fun. We've been playing Skate on stream lately. It's pretty fun. Okay. Dude, Kick won't let me change my name to Rake Trades for 2 weeks. It's super annoying. So right now it's Rake G-Chi, which is very annoying, but it'll be Rake Trades soon. Dude, also, okay, I just have to be honest. There's something funny. Okay, we have to talk a little bit about some stuff. I'm gonna tell you guys something, chat. And I need you to right now not ask any questions about one portion of what I'm gonna tell you, because I will talk about everything. But for now, there's one detail that I don't want to go into detail about. So, your boy is leaving New York City. That is the update. I love New York City so much, but I am leaving it. Where I'm going, that's what we'll talk about this all later, because I need to get everything on lock first. However, at the moment, the funnest thing to do when you're moving out of a city is to go back on any hinge matches you might have had throughout the years, and you just fire a message like, hey, I'm moving. Do you want to come gamble on our live stream? And I'm not joking. 25 responses. Just, do you want to get, hey, apologize, but I'm not going to be in New York as of a few months from now. Are you interested in gambling? I mean, call it spade a spade. That's how I could find my future wife. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at the chat because I know you're all going to be asking more questions about that, and I don't want to talk about it yet. It's actually super depressing, but actually super exciting. I'm really happy now. I'm actually really, really happy. But it is, I do have some of my best friends in the world in New York, and that part is sad, but it allows me to send these funny messages of, would you like to come gamble on stream as a first date? And I feel like that's probably the best first date that anyone's ever, If I was a girl and for the first date, someone was like, yeah, let's gamble. And if we win money, yeah, sure, you can buy whatever you want. I don't care. The money's gone in my head anyways. Will that actually happen? Probably not. But it's a really fun meme for the meantime. Hinge sucks, to be honest. I don't wish Hinge upon my worst enemy as a single dude. I'm not gonna short this. I'm gonna be honest. I think the trade was from here to here, right? This was where the trade was. And it just never got the motion. Gambling is great. Don't try to ruin it with women. Okay, so the last time we did a gamble stream, we were with Zach and a lot of like his girlfriend's friends, and we were like, yeah, you guys can come over, whatever. We're gonna be. I want to gamble. Like, I'm trying to make $1 trillion right now. I'm very locked in. I literally was trying to make $1 trillion. There was no, I was settling for nothing less than $1 trillion. Meanwhile, we're gambling, and I look outside, and these fucking girls are dancing, listening to Disney music, like the earth is the happiest place on earth. Meanwhile, we just lost half our port on a tilted slot spin. And I'm looking outside, and they're sitting there and just like, 1989, singing 1989, and I'm like, the vibes could not be more different. You walked inside that house, it was stress, it was anxiety, it was chain smoking. You walked outside 1 foot onto the patio, and it was like these girls, it's as if they had just cured cancer. I swear to God, they were dancing like the world was never ending. What was the song they were playing? Let me find it. "1979" by the fucking Smashing Pumpkins, bro. Everyone knows this one. And don't get me wrong, I love this song as much as the next person. This song's so fire. It's like first day of college vibes. Like you get on campus, you get introduced to the plug right away. The girl living in the dorm next to you is hot. Your RA, your room advisor, like doesn't really care. Like he smells like weed himself, so you know he's not gonna care. This song playing in the background while that happening, don't get me wrong, I could fucking get it. We were getting our asses kicked on slots, gambling, trying to make $1 trillion. And these girls were outside singing 1979. I'm like, dude, I cannot handle this right now. I need you guys to at least pretend like you know what it's like to be losing thousands of dollars on the dumbest game ever, which is very stupid. And you're like, this is the song you were slapping, really? Great song, though, honestly. Great song. And then, dude, at one point, I swear to God, I got emotional. Because I started to hear this, and I was like, this is not a happy song. This felt more like lining up with the gambling.
Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sarcastic Mr. Know It All. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you.
I was like, yeah, we just lost a bunch of money. This song makes perfect sense. Waving goodbye to our money. So lonely. I see you. Really, I blame Sean, dude. I honestly blame Sean. You guys gotta know my friend Sean. Like, dude is just the. First of all, he's one of the best salesmen, and he sells tech and software. One of the best salesmen I've ever seen. Definitely the best salesman east of the Mississippi. But then, bro, just the most degenerate sports gambler of all time. Let's throw another spin. Let's throw another spin. Let's throw another spin. DD17, message me on Instagram. If you can clip live streams, send me a message on Instagram. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is little Kanye before he went nuts.
How your son? He made the team this year?
I really think there was basically one opportunity for a good trade here, and it was to be short against that wick.
Super hard on Thanksgiving and Christmas, this can't be right. Yo, you heard the track I did, man, this can't be like. Somebody please say grace so I can save face and have a reason to cover my face. I even made you a plate, soul food, no I granny.
No, this song is actually not a hint at where I'm moving. That's interesting.
As kids, we used to laugh. Who knew that life would move this fast? Who knew I have to look at you through a glass and look? You tell me you ain't did it, then you ain't did it. And if you did, then that's family business.
Appreciate you, gang. I'll check it out. Dude, YM is very weak as well.
I got a Aunt Ruth, they can't remember your name, but I bet them Polaroids are sent her down memory lane. You know that one auntie, you don't mean to be rude, but every holiday nobody eating a food, and you don't want to stay there, cause them your worst.
I guess I should do a little advertisement while I'm here.
Act like you ain't took a bath with your cousin, fit 3 in the bed. If it's 6 of y'all, I'm talking about 3 by the head and 3 by the leg, but you ain't have to tell my girl.
Tradify is 25% off the Lightning Funded. If you don't want to skip an eval, if you don't want to do an eval, consider trying Tradify. And we had to run an ad because we need to make $1 bajillion, guys. There's really no way around it. I, at this point, need $10 trillion. And if I, well, that's not true because 10 trillion is actually less than $1 bajillion. I for sure need $1 bajillion exactly. So, you know, I got to take an ad opportunity where I can, you know, that when you're trying to make $10 bajillion, unfortunately, you're going to have to do a few ads every now and then. It is actually cool to see Tradify doing so great, though, because they're so solid, man. Makes me feel happy. All the details are unclear at the moment, Eric, but the details will be clear soon enough. I actually don't know my life yet either. What I am going to try to do, my friends, is I am going to try to be live every day pre-market. I want to do pre-market streams every day. I'm going to try that for like a month. I just want to see how can I get myself motivated to make content again. So stay tuned on YouTube, possibly Kick, because we're going to do some morning live streams before the market opens to build a game plan and stuff. But yeah, I actually really can't wait to update you guys on everything. There is, we've been working so hard on adding things to the rake trades. So, like, we've been working our ass off, like, adding things. Life has been really crazy the last few years, and like, it's about to continue to fucking change and continue to rock, and I just can't wait to keep telling you all about it. Yeah, the other thing I want to do is I want to make more videos like that one where it's just like me and the camera talking. I really love those, and I just rant for 30 minutes. I love those, and everybody seems to love those, so I need to make more of those too. I feel like we're gonna be neighbors. Just gonna put it out there. All right, my friends. I got one more song in me, then I'm probably gonna call it a day because I did not catch the trade that I wanted, which was this short down here. How soon is too soon for a song to be in the conversation for your favorite all-time song? Because my current favorite all-time song has been my favorite all-time song for 2 years. Before that, it was like 13 years of The Spins by Mac Miller. I don't know why I love this song so much, but it really is a contender for my all-time favorite already.
How do you love me when I don't love me? It was all side by side in the Vic. Bright no, baby, I'm black.
Market spiking here, but not going nowhere.
Still be the life for the party. Enraged, but I'm doing it calmly. At the back of the block with my doggies. I'm so. Life goes on and my life goes on and my life goes on and my head and I'm. I put all of this in my pain to let go. Pain is power, that's my manifesto. I put all of this in my pain to let go. Pain is power, that's my manifesto.
Oh, my friends, my friends, my friends, my friends. All right, well, this was honestly a very boring FOMC, and I hope that some of you were able to catch the short to the downside, based off the analysis mentioned, or maybe you were able to catch a long back up to the level using the levels. I really hope that some people out there made some cash, because I certainly just chilled. And with that being said, I really do love you all so much. I cannot wait to share more life updates with you and continue to try and find my passion for making content again. Honestly, it's been pretty much gone. Yeah, straight up, I have not been in. I have been very unmotivated to make content for the last 2 years. I've been very unmotivated to basically do anything for the last 2 years. And I'm super excited to get back into a rhythm of like working. It feels good to build stuff. It feels good to put my time towards something that I'm passionate about instead of just smoking joints, walking around the city, which has been great too. I really love that part as well. But I love you all. There's so many life updates coming. So many updates to the Discord coming. Like, you all are gonna freak the fuck out when you see everything. And I love you at the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at like 9. Call it 8:15 a.m. 8:20. Call it 8:20 a.m. I'll see you tomorrow at 8:20 a.m. All right. All right. I love you all. Adios, gang.